What's up everybody? So today we're going to learn how to master a track in Logic Pro using stock plugins only. Let's get started. Alright, so first things first, you load up the track into Logic and I'm going to hit play. We want to make sure we're at about -4 to -6 dBs here, just to make sure that we have enough headroom for the actual mastering of the track. So let's have a listen. Looks good. So first thing we want in our chain is a linear phase EQ, which you could find under EQ. We're going to cut out all of the low end under about 25 Hertz with a 48 dB cut. Then we're going to go in under EQ and add in another one of these guys. This time we're going to go into mid only mode, and we're going to give the mid signal just a low end boost at around 130. 1 dB boost should do it. And then a third one of the linear phase EQ in side only mode. We want to cut out any of the low end that might be in the sides of our stereo image, so anywhere between 100 and 200 should do it. We want a 24 dB slope there. And then you could add a little bit of a sizzle to the track with a 1 dB boost at around 3000. Anywhere between 25 and 3500 should do it here. And we'll do a 1 dB there. Alright, let's play it back. As you'll notice, we're cutting it a little close here to the to 0, so we don't really want to be near 0 when we're mastering, especially before the limiter. So let's bring the gain down on this track about 3 dB just to get us about down back to about 6. So let's play it back and keep our eye on this. Looks good. So we're gonna come in here, go under dynamics, get a compressor, go to Studio FET, give it some soft distortion, turn the auto gain off, give it about a 5 millisecond attack, 50 millisecond release should do it in a 1.5 to 1 ratio. We want to see about -4 to -5 on the meter here. If you don't see that, you can mess with the meter until you do so. So let's play it back. Looks good. So next up we'll go into multi-effects and get a Phat FX on there. Turn everything off other than the distortion, and then once you're in distortion, bring this vary drive down to 0, and we want to keep the soft saturation at around 10% should do it here. Then we're going to go into this master section, turn the limiter off and bring the output back to 0. And then play it back. Sounds good. So next up, we're going to come into imaging and get a stereo spread on there. We definitely don't want to spread out the low end of the frequency spectrum, so let's bring this up to about 600. Bring that down to 0%. So as we go up in the frequency spectrum, we spread the stereo image base out a little bit further. Definitely don't want 100%. We never want to overdo anything in mastering. So let's bring this down to about 20%. An order of about 8 usually sounds pretty good. So let's have a listen. Sounds good. And now we're going to go back into dynamics, get a compressor, keep it in platinum digital. This is going to act as a glue compressor, so we're going to turn the auto gain off, bring the attack up to about 50, the release anywhere between 100 and 120, and the ratio at about a 1.5 to 1. And now when I play it back, we want to see between -1 and -2 on the meter here. So let's have a listen. Looks good. So the final item in our mastering chain will be the limiter. Grab that under dynamics, and I'll throw a metering plugin called the multimeter, just so I can keep an eye on this LUFS, which is very important when you're trying to master a track. You want to see this guy at around -10 to -11. What I'll do is I'll play it back and I'll push this gain knob up until I see -10-ish there. So let's play it back. That should do it, and there you have it. There's your final master. Now I'm going to play it back for you with everything that we have on there, and then we'll take it off and listen to it again. So let's go ahead and do that now. And now without. And with. And there you have it, fully polished, club-ready master in about 5 minutes. Hope you guys learned something new from this video today. You can download the project file in the description below. I've left a link there. If you have any questions, or if you want me to go into any detail regarding any of the processes you saw today, just let me know in the comments below. And until next time, guys, thank you.